Always hydrate after squats. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Matt, and this is my weight loss journey. Bow. All right guys, well today is week 3, day 3 of Stronglifts 5x5. Yesterday, we finished up the 100 rep kettlebell swings every day for 30 days. It was amazing, and I can't believe how far I had come. I did that last days in one single set. For those of you who didn't see it, please go back and check that out because it was an awesome journey. I am in the process of combining all of the footage from week 1, from day 1 to day 15. Those are the days that aren't shown in the daily videos. I'm gonna make sure I get those out to you guys as soon as possible so you can kind of see the transition and what it, eventually would become so much easier for me, how my physique kind of changed. I've noticed that my shoulders, even in these videos, look a little broader. I am dealing with some shoulder pain here, which brings me to something I wanted to talk about. I'm going to be doing something really different. And this time I mean it's actually different, training-wise. I was doing some research online and I came across a page from somebody, I don't remember what the person's name was, but the page was Team 3D Alpha, and it was talking about nuclei overload training and training a specific muscle every time you train for high reps with low weights for about 4 weeks or 30 days, which is perfect because that's the kind of challenges I like to do. But I thought about it and it seems interesting, and I do really like to experiment kind of on myself, on my body. Obviously, I took on a weight loss journey and just kind of threw myself into physical fitness again, threw myself into athleticisms, athletic things that I wasn't doing prior to those 3 months ago. Although most of that is not on film for you guys because I was kind of a scaredy cat fat loser. Just kidding. No, I was a fat loser. But I started filming. I started getting more consistent with the filming. Not with the filming, but through the filming of these exercises. And it actually made me more conscious about my form, conscious about, how I'm setting up. I used to deal with a lot of injuries when I would work out. And a lot of those injuries were because I was overloading myself, ego lifting, and trying to be something I'm not. Thank goodness I'm in my garage gym where, one, my weights are limited. So the maximum amount of weight, I believe, total I can put on a bar right now is about 410 pounds, which, I would actually have to have straps for some of it because I have some 50-pound 1-inch weights, some 25-pound 1-inch weights. I got a bunch of mismatch weights over there from old sets that I've accumulated over time. And I really can't hurt myself with that. So, interests being what they are, I am excited for that because I can't really get too injured. Though if I do get cocky, what'll happen is I'll be working out and I'll be like, oh yeah, you can't get hurt, you can't get hurt. And then boom, I'll tear something, pull something like an idiot. But I've been more conscious about it. I'm conscious about my eating, conscious about my hydration, trying to be more conscious about my sleep. Recently, I've gone through this really weird phase where I'm not sleeping at all. I'm getting, if I'm being honest, between 2 and 4 hours of sleep a night, and it's not really good. So I think maybe some of it might have been the uptick in caffeine that I've spiked lately to try to get through my workouts. So I've tapered that back, and I'm looking to use caffeine as a tool only during the morning hours with my coffee that I drink in the morning, and then maybe another cup or 2 throughout the day. But the cutoff is going to be 1 p.m. so that even if everything that I've read is true, and caffeine does take about 8 hours to get out of your system, or 10 hours depending on who you look for or the research that you looked at. I'll still be within that window, be able to go to bed around 10. I've still been trying to wake up at 4, but it has been impossible with the going to bed at 4. So fingers crossed I can get back into that. Enough rambling. I'm sorry I'm rambling. Again today, week 3, day 3, Stronglifts 5x5. I went through yesterday and I retested all my 5 rep maxes. So the weights are a little bit higher, and I thought maybe that I was not struggling with this as much as I should. Everything felt really light. Everything felt really light. So I went back and I changed the weights around and I practiced. So today is going to be a little heavier. And when I say yesterday, I mean the last time that I worked out, not actual yesterday, because I would be a madman to try to lift, 300 pounds on a squat 2 days in a row for 5 or 8 reps or whatever I have to do it for today. Because, I am a madman, but why would I do myself like that? That would be crazy. But let's go. Let's get into the workout. Let's get hydrated. Let's not dehydrate. To see you guys on the other side. Bang! Dunzo. guys, well, we just finished up day 3, week 3 of 5x5, and the first day of Nuclei overload training. I'm doing shoulders. I really want to have nice round shoulders, and so I took a super light weight. For those of you who didn't know exactly what it was at the beginning of this video, so I took a super light dumbbell. We're going to do 5 pounds for this experiment on myself. I'm going to take some measurements of probably my shoulder, the front delt area, just around up by the trap here. So I'll start here, go around on both sides, and we'll measure that out and see. But I think over time, hopefully you'll see a visual difference, although I'm not sure that this will actually work. Like I said, I'm experimenting on myself based on something I saw on the internet that doesn't look like it can hurt me long term, so why not give it a shot, right? So what I'm doing is, what nuclei overload training essentially is that you are taking a set period of time. For me, I'm going to do 4 weeks or 30 days. And every time I work out, I'm going to hit that specific muscle group. So in my case, I'm doing my shoulders. So my front and rear delt. I didn't do any rear delt work today. I will tomorrow. It's just really got hot in here, and we were running over my time to be able to do this because I got to get the baby up. So I did front and side raises to really hit the head of it, the front head of my shoulder. And then what we'll do is, over that time, you work that muscle every time you work out. Not every single day. Every time you work out, you hit that muscle. And then after the 30 days, you take a week off, and then you can start a week to 2 weeks. I think I'll probably take 2 weeks off. And then you go back to hitting that muscle again. You go a little heavier for a couple of weeks, and then you see where you were. So the theory behind it is that you'll tear down the muscle tissue, it will build up over time, and there will be more satellite cells inside of that muscle. So these satellite cells are basically muscle memory almost. I fill the muscle, they're there forever. The study I saw was an experiment on rats, where they had broken one of the rat's legs, and he had to compensate by using the other leg for the rest of his life. And then when they tested on that rat, it turned out that he had more of these satellite cells present in the leg that was left. So in theory, this might work on humans. It might not. I've seen a lot of people say yes, it does. I've seen a lot of people say no, it doesn't. Why not stand in the middle and try for myself, right? So I'm going to give it a shot just because I really do like challenges and I like to challenge myself. So let's have fun with it. I mean, I already have kind of nice shoulders, I guess. Shoulders look okay. But we'll see over time. Like I said, I'll measure. I'm not exactly sure how to measure shoulders. I'll look that up online. I'm sure somebody does, right? Everyone always talks about how jacked their shoulders are, and I want to be one of those guys. I want to have big shoulder, big muscles, right? Although this trap is a little messed up. It still hasn't come back. I tore my AC joint a long time ago, and it just never healed right. So extra work on that too. Get it back up to speed. Well, thanks for sticking around. If you liked the video or you're excited about the nuclei overload training and you want to join too, let me know down below, and we can communicate and see where each other are in their training. I know my brother-in-law is going to do this along with me. He is focusing on his calf muscles. I'm excited to see if it works, right? If it works. But everything I've seen, I gotta eat a little bit more, so we'll see. We'll see. Give me a like. Man, my thumbs are gross. I got really weird thumbs, and I'm sorry about that. But give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me I'm pretty. And I'll see you tomorrow.